Hi, I'm Derri and I've read it before. Welcome. If you're new, I talk mostly about books I've read before because I don't feel qualified really to talk about books I've only read once, because I've discovered that there's always so much more to them, and the ones that don't hold up to a reread, they're probably not worth talking about. Welcome back if you've been here before. If you have been here before, you've noticed I haven't been here for a while. I had a bit of a mental wobble. I thought I'd give everyone a quick catch up as to what I've been doing and what I've been up to. Mostly not a lot, again, mental health wobbles. I have visited a good friend. I have been practicing my drawing. I did some art, sort of, that I'm quite proud of in my book journal. Yay me! And I've read some books. Most of them I have read before. The only new reads I've done were the Nevernight trilogy by J. Christoph, Horror Store by Grady Hendrix, and I did one other, and of course A Life with Footnotes, the biography of Terry Pratchett. I will be having a discussion with Raf Blutext on that. We're filming this weekend, so I'm not sure when he'll post it. Obviously I will link that as soon as that's available. I also have an upcoming discussion with very lovely Evie, and we will continue our talks about Farseer, and in this case we're planning to talk about Ketrican, and I'm quite looking forward to that. Obviously it's a silly statement really, it's Robin Hobb, it's Farseer, and it's Evie, who loves them as much as I do, so that's always going to be great. On that subject, fellow booktubers, if you are watching, particularly those who disagree with me, please get in touch if you want to have a discussion. The Nevernight trilogy, going back to my new reads, by J. Christoph. I have read J. Christoph before. I read Empire of the Vampire for the first time last October and really enjoyed it. I was quite, well, not even quietly, I was reasonably vocal in my impression of enjoyment. And I got talked into reading and enabled to read the Nevernight trilogy by a wonderful couple of people in Jimmy Nutt's Discord, Amanda and Ben, and I read them all at the end of July, was it July? No, it was September. So late August, early September. I rocketed through all three of them and had a blast. So I will be rereading those. Once I reread them, and it might be a little while, once I reread them, I will talk about them. For now, suffice it to say, I had an absolute blast and I will be reading them again. I am rereading at the moment, I'm maybe 200 pages from the end, Empire with the Vampire, of the Vampire. And I have to say, it's genuinely better on reread. J. Christoph has a voice, I now know, having read 4 of his books. And I don't know if it's because I live in New Zealand and I'm familiar with an Australian sort of humour, but it's really working for me. I really enjoy his writing. I think he has a deft touch with humour. I think he has an absolute gift for cursing, and the few steamy moments are pretty well written to my mind. And he does have a very good interview with Mike on Mike's Book Reads, where he talks about that, and I found that very entertaining and very enlightening, and I can highly recommend giving that a go if you aren't sure about J. Christoph as a person, because I do think his reputation is not necessarily undeserved, but I think perhaps he's misunderstood to some degree. There's a feel to Aussie humour, and if you don't get it, it does come across wrong. So maybe check out that interview and see if it actually bends you in a different direction. That's what I've been up to. So if you're glad to hear from me, hit like. If you'd like to hear more from me, hit subscribe. And I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, gonna love you and leave you. I'll see you next time.